Happy Wednesday, first grade. Today we get to tell time to the hour. How will we do this? We will sort clocks based on the hour or the half hour. Why? Because it's important to be able to tell time to the half hour. Let's review our vocabulary words. This word is hour. Say hour. An hour is 60 minutes long. Analog. Say analog. An analog clock is a tool for reading the time of day. It has a short hand and a long hand for reading the hours and the minutes. Digital. Say digital. Digital is a clock that displays the time in numerical digits rather than the hands on a clock. The first number is the hour. The second number is the minutes. Clock. Say clock. It is a tool for reading the time of day. The shortest hand is the hour hand. Say hour hand. And the longer hand is the minute hand. Say minute hand. The flat, round space with the numbers on top is called the face. Say face. Today we are learning half hour. Say half hour. Half hour is 30 minutes. 30 minutes is half of an hour. Just like a circle, we can have half of a circle. We can have half of an hour. Look at how this side is the same side as this side. Each side is 1/2. So this is 1/2 of an hour going straight down. When we count by fives, we get to what number? Well, when we start up here at 12, that's 0, 0, remember, for o'clock. We start counting by fives at number 1. When the minute hand is pointing to the 1, we say 05. Let's practice. So we have our 0, 0 for o'clock. Now we can say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and what does it stop on? 30. The minute hand is pointing to the 6, so that is minute 30. Look at this clock right here. It is showing a time that is to the half hour because the minute hand is pointing to the 6. So when the minute hand is pointing to the 6, the minutes are 30. But how do we know what the hour is? Look at where the hour hand is pointing. Remember, the short hand is the hour hand. Is it on the 1 or the 2? It's a trick question. Neither. It's halfway between the 1 and the 2. It's pointing right in half. Halfway between the 1 and the 2. It's not on the 2 yet. So we know that the hour is still going to be 1, but it's not 1 o'clock, it's 1:30. Because the minute hand is pointing to the 6. Let's count by fives again just to make sure it's 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good job. Good job counting by fives. Now let's see what we have on this one. Oh, look at that. That says 1:30. You can also say 1:30. The hour hand is 1:30, and the hour is 1:30 o'clock. So you can also say, so instead of 1:30, you could also say 1:30. You ready to practice? All right, let's look at the hour hand first. We always write the hour first. What number is the hour hand pointing to? The 7 or the 8? Neither. It's halfway between the 7 and the 8. Is it on the 8 yet? No. So the hour is going to be 7. What do you think the minutes are going to be? Well, if we count by fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, we know that the time is 7:30. The hour hand is halfway between the 7 and the 8, and the minute hand is halfway around the clock. Half an hour, 7:30. Okay, let's try another one. What time do you think this clock shows? Is the hour hand pointing at the 3 or the 4? Neither. It's halfway between. Is it on the 4 yet? No. It is still 3. The hour is still 3. The minute hand is pointing at the 6. So what are the minutes for the minute hand pointing at the 6? Let's count by fives to check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it is 3:30. We count the hours by ones. The shorthand is the hour hand. It gets counted by ones. The long hand is the minute hand. We count them by fives. Now you tell me what time this clock says. I'm having a hard time with this one. It looks like they're both pointing at the 6. Well, it's not 6 o'clock because then the hour hand, that minute hand would be pointing at the 12, and the hour hand would be pointing at the 6, but they're both pointing at the 6, so I have no idea. Is the hour hand pointing at the 6? The short hand is the hour hand. Is it pointing at the 6 or the 7? Neither. It's halfway between. Is it on the 7 yet? No, it is still 6. So the hour is 6. I know that. What about this minute hand? What number is it pointing to? Also pointing to the 6. What do we do when we count the minutes? We count by fives. Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the time is 6:30. Notice the hour hand is half past the 6, and the minute hand is halfway around the clock. Now you are going to practice some drag and drop activities, or a drag and drop activity. Let me get to the right place to show you what to do. So this box says time to the hour. Those are the clocks that are 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. The hour hand is pointing to the hour, and the minute hand is pointing to the 12. This one is pointing to the 12. The minute hand is pointing to the 12. So that is time to the hour. I'm going to drag it to this box. This box is time to the half hour. So I know that the hour hand is going to be halfway between two numbers, and the minute hand is going to be pointing at the 6, or at 30 minutes. Time to the hour goes on this side. Time to the half hour goes on this side. What about the digital clock, 4 o'clock? Is that time to the hour or time to the half hour? That is time to the hour, correct. What about 8:30? Is that time to the hour or time to the half hour? Half hour, because a half hour is 30 minutes. Very good. When you have finished dragging and dropping the clocks, the next thing you're going to do is watch our Jack Hartman video, Hip Hop Around the Clock. He's going to show you how to count by around the clock by fives and tell time to the half hour. Then you have extra math and iStation math. So what did we learn that's new today? We learned, well, that an hour is 60 seconds. We learned that analog means a tool for the time of day. The shorthand is the hour hand. The long hand is the minute hand. We learned that digital means a clock that displays the time in numerical digits rather than by hands on a dial. Then we have the clock. The hour hand is the hour hand is the short one. The long hand is the minute hand. And what is this round thing called with the numbers on top? The face. Very good. And we learned today that a half hour is 30 minutes. And this is 3:30 on an analog clock because the hour hand is halfway between the 3 and the 4. And the minute hand is pointing at the 6. This is 3:30 on a digital clock. It's the hours come first, so we say 3, then the minutes are 30. Man, time flies when you're having fun. See you tomorrow.